Hey there, how there, ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to yet another OTP Legends League game of the day. Well, today will be games of the day, as both the defending National League champion Philadelphia Phillies and the AL champion Oakland A's are at home. They both have been on the road. Oakland shockingly losing 2 out of 3 against the 84 Tigers, and the Phillies can't remember who they swept. But they swept their opponent. But the Phillies can't rest on their laurels. The 1908 Cubs, who have been the best 1906 Cubs, excuse me, who have been the best seasonal team, quote unquote seasonal team, the past 2 years, is their opponent for the home opener. The 1906 Cubs have Johnny Evers, Frank Chance, and Joe Tinker there. Tinker's Evers to Chance, of course. Frank Chance, player manager. Manuel Ramirez, not Manny, but Manuel Ramirez is your left fielder. Tony Armas is your DH. Frank Wildfire Scholl in right. Johnny Clean playing catcher. Gil McDougall playing third, and Sully Hoffman at center. Eddie Romo is pitching for the 1906 Cubs. The Phillies starting lineup: Billy Hamilton, not that Billy Hamilton from the 2010s, the 1890s base stealer, is in center field. Lefty O'Doul, who has been DHing. Mike Klein, Chuck Klein, right fielder, star of the 1930s. Michael Jack Schmidt, third base, star of the 80s and the 70s for that matter. Ryan Howard, first base, great first baseman of the late 2000s, early 2010s for the Phils. Ed Delahanty, left fielder, who was a batting champ and then died under mysterious circumstances. Mike Lieberthal, your catcher guy from the 2000s. Dave Bancroft from the old days at short. And Larry Boa will play second base today. Cole Hamels is pitching. So we have two games for you today. Philly Legends. Well, last year was also close. Lefty O'Doul has done well. Did well in the playoffs. Chuck Klein, I think, did. Schmidt as well. Hamilton, maybe. Howard. Not much. I think he was replaced by Dale Hunty, Lieberthal, Bancroft both. We have the Phillies Legends getting the ceremonial NL pennant. Their second straight NL pennant because they were the 2024 NL champions in the Yankees. Takes a while to go to the stands after tonight. 0 and 6 Responsible for today's game, Cole Hamels. A pitcher from San Diego. Not much, 62 and 73, but he's been injury prone. He had shoulder inflammation June 2024, missed 5 months. Missed 3 months of return triceps in April and all that. And then elbow inflammation during the playoffs, so that's not good. And Johnny Evers, our second baseman. Then a guy from Troy, Michigan, 156 games last year, 2 runs, 45 RBIs. He was the stolen base leader in 2014. Ever drops it to second. He's a speedster. That's why. Great chance. In Fresno, 157 games last year, only 51 RBIs. Chance will take the right field. It's catchable. It is catchable by Klein, and that will be an out. Manuel Ramirez picked up as a free agent from Manhattan, 4 games, 3 RBIs. And we're short. Don't believe Michael. That's the smartest thing you can do. Tony Armas picked up as a free agent from the, I think, the Boston situation. From Venezuela, 162 games last year, 17 home runs, 78 RBIs. He's basically the big bat. And a ball. 15 seconds. Go foul. 156 games. Last year, 6 home runs, 52 RBIs. Round on the second for the first. No real damage for Hamels. Eddie Romo picked up from the A's organization, right? They're from the A's organization. 8-5, 16 starts. They 3.65 ERA, so he's pretty much a good move. Billy Hamilton, the speedster from the 1890s from New York. 128 games last year, 4 runs, 42 RBIs. His on-base percentage led the National League Must know. Milton, first, stop. Right there. Go now. Go left field duel. And San Francisco, 151 games last year, 28 home runs, 99 RBIs, and the pitch ain't one hit me. Go duel. Goes to the left. It's catchable. Is catchable by Ramirez. Go down. Chuck line. From Indianapolis, 153 games last year, 31 Taylor Dots, 129 on the RBI stick. So he's an RBI guy. It's at the right field, looking for the fence. Oh, I thought he had done it, but Schultz makes the catch on the warning track. Ouch, that was close. Johnny Clean, that catcher, will lead off the second for the Cubs. In Kansas City, 104 games last year, 36 RBI, so he wasn't much of it. Didn't play much last year. Bunt. Surprise bunt, but it's too high, and Lieberthal makes the catch. Gil McDougall, third base. Picked up in the Yankees organization. 472 RBIs last year, so that was a good free agent pickup. Down by the third, throw to first. Got him, left field. There's Joe Tinker, shortstop from Toledo, Missouri. 152 games, 139 runs. Tinker, ground ball to short. Infield hit. That's what these guys were known for, because baseball tactics in the 1900s were a lot different than 2025, that's for sure. Sully Hoffman from St. Louis, 103 games last year. He got cut down. That. Hoffman, ground ball, should throw the second for the force out, and that's it. Hamos gives up a base runner, but nothing else. Michael Jack Schmidt, the Philly Legends version, 150 games, 43 home runs. His RBI skipped from the previous year, 112. The center field, let's catchable, is catchable by Hoffman, 1 down. Here's Ryan Howard from St. Louis, 141 games. Last year, 35 home runs, 89 RBIs, so his RBIs dipped, and 195 strikeouts, which led the National League. It's something you don't want to do. Howard, that's base hit. He gets a strikeout, he gets a looping single. Here's Doubleheader. From Cleveland, 151 games in 2024, 2025, 89 games, 39 RBIs. Was he hurt? Well, he missed 8 weeks with severe hip strain and setback, so he had to sit out 3 months. Doubleheader, ground ball, this could be a good play. Here's the double play, 6-4-3, money in the bank catching. Tinker to average the chance. What else is new? Third inning, to the top of the order for Everts. Everett, down a little short. They gotta go quickly. Nicely done by Van Kraut. 1 down. Look at that third. That's base hit. Dance. Down a little third. Schmidt throws it. Easy. That's 2. Here comes Maney. Ramirez to right field, looking for the win, but the wind's not helping him. He goes right to the line. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the order for Philly, 79. Lieberthal leads off from Glendale. 83 games last year as kind of a platoon catcher for Dalton. One for the short, go first, do that. 1 out. Here's Bancroft, 3 for 10 from RBI. From Sioux City, Iowa, 125 games last year, no home runs this time around. Bancroft goes to the left. Ramirez should be able to make the catch. He does. That's 2. Here comes Bola. And I hit it from Sacramento, 96 games. Played Columbia last year, 25 RBI. Scott Rowland got hurt a lot, so Bolas has to do the rotation. And up the guts. That's a single. I say so too. Hamilton. Short. Just get that out. That's what they do. 0-3, we have nothing on the board. And since we are only playing 2 games, we don't go to the 4th inning out-of-town scoreboard yet. For 20 runs. Harness now muzzle to Michael Jack Schmidt, and he'll throw the ball to first. That's 1 out. Here's Schultz. Good night. Swing and a miss, strike 3. On a fastball, that's the first strikeout, I think, by any pitcher. First inning. Quickly, ground ball. Gotta go. They do. Nice job by Bancroft. 3 of 3 now. Upfield throw and lead off. Ground ball to short. They're gonna go quickly. They do. That's an out. Here's flying. Flying. Uh-oh, that is way up. It's out of here. Double shot, check line. And make that 1-0. Really make Henry counts. Well, that's why he's dangerous. That's why he's one of the most dangerous hitters of all time. Especially in 1930. Schmidt, down the line. That's dribble. That should be a double by Schmidt. It is a Schmidt double. So now Phillies think the bats out what they can. They'll deal at it. One good inning can up you up. Here's Howard. Howard, that's deep to right. It'll be on the line, but it'll bounce the wall. So that's an RBI double by Howard. It's 2 Phillies. I got off the bat quickly. I thought maybe it was a line drive home run, but it's a double. Goes up 2-0. Here comes Delante. Delante up the middle. That would be first. But Delante beats it out. That's it. Delante's third score base of the year. There's the double play chance. Weaver ball. The center gets it base hit. 1 will score. Maybe 2? 2-run single. And the Phils have opened it up. It's 4-0. Bravo is like fuming. They're going to the bullpen. Harmon and Wicker are going to warm up. Bancroft. To center field, and a nice catch by Hoffman for 2 outs. Boa. Boa, second. First get him. Phils put up 4 runs on 5 hits, including the home run by Chuck Klein, which started the offense in such a way. Hamels has a little bit of breathing now. They do go down the line. That's trouble. That would be at least a double as it will slide to the line. He's going for 3. He's got 3. Gil McDougall. Bang. A triple into the corner. So they got it. Now Tinker. Dinner guy.
Strike 3.
Nope, you can't. Hamels gets him on a fastball. Now Hoffman. Up and down the line at first. Nice play by Howard. And they can't move. There's Evers. Evers will dip one in. That's a single. That's an RBI. It makes it 4-1. The chance. They go for steal. They saw that coming. Good night. Evers is out. That's the 21 points. And here comes Hamilton. Hamilton chops it up the middle. This should be easy. Yeah. Light off before, remember? Fly ball to center. Hoffman makes the catch. I think Ramos, that's what be his last batter. Fine. 19, the first time this year. Chopper with the first to Ramo. He's probably going to come out. You know? Yeah, we're going to take him out. We'll take him out. But it's probably Wicker. Yeah, probably Wicker. Or even that's me. I might go with this. No chance on this. To right field. Nice catch. Single by chance. And now here comes Endurance. Go for steal. Delante sees that. Goodbye. That's another Merrick's goes it to right. That's a dead base hit. And that was a big hot steal moving first and second. Harmon. Right at Howard. And that was not time to double up. Short. Now the first Howard stumps on first base himself, and Phillies are at 1. That will be the end of the game. And Juan Acevedo is going to come in for the Cubs. Mexico. 4-1 with 1 save in 19 games last year for these guys. 2.83 ERA. So, yeah. It's first Close it here.
Strike 3.
Got Schmidt. Beautiful on a fastball, 90 miles per hour. For Schmidt and Howard. Howard loves it. It's played by Evers. That's Schmidt. Milwaukee going from third to the first. Nicely done. 3 up, 3 down. Next over has Bader. Boys, and here comes Queen. Queen. Nice put. Nice put grass. Nice job by Bola. What else? Right by the third. Throw. Deeper. Down the right field line. That's going to bounce for a double at least. Joe Tinker gets it completed. Third. 41. Hoffman going to the line. Schmidt makes the play. And once again, handles it out of the mess. Lead off the top comes up and dipping the ball that'll just miss. There's Hancock. Hold on. And it works. Runner for 50 seconds. That's what they did in that sacrifice punt. Oh, 4. Hamilton's on the line. That's a good little play. That's the one. Oh, answer is steal attempt. Hamilton. That's what Hamilton does. He steals. Second, and now here's a duel. Got him though. My fastball. Azevedo. The Phillies ran 2 in running. Flip it. Camps down the line. Howard stomps on first base himself. That's 2 outs. Ramirez. Ramirez going to the right. Dives down the base hit. Here's Armas. Got him. Beautiful job by Hamlin. 3 strikeouts. It's not the prettiest thing, but he's up 4-1. He has a chance. Chuck Klein's going to stay in the game. Klein. Klein and play by Evers. Nicely done. Nice lunch. Michael Jack. The right field. They did not play him to hit the corner, so that's a double by Schmidt at the very least. He got double. And that would be the end of Azevedo's day, I think. Wicker is back in the full-time London with a big power.
Strike 3.
Got him. We're going to miss on a fastball, 9 runs again, and now you got Doubleheader. And they're going to pinch it for Doubleheader. Why not? It's Dick Allen is going to come pinch it. 4 for 11. Long haul in Pennsylvania. 38 games last year, 450 guys. Nope. Just nothing. And the ball gets away from the plane with a wild pitch by Azevedo. And here comes now Allen. He's got a chance. And another wild pitch. It's 5-1 Philly. That is not an RBI. And it will be Bob Wicker who's coming to the now. Wicker, 1-2 last year with 12 games, 3.38 rate. It's like, did he get hurt or something? Yeah, he had a ruptured finger tendon in late April. He missed 4 months. That is here's Allen. Allen going to go to third. They'll throw the first and get him. So nice job by Wicker to come in. But the Phillies score thanks to 2 wild pitches by Acevedo, 5-1. It's not a safe situation. Wait, shortstop, right? Left field. Take Allen can't over. Left field duel can't. So lefty is going to move to left field to put the pitcher's butt. So yeah, so left field actually should I should have come. Yeah, I should put the ball. Yeah, I should have done that. I like the age. I should put this in. Oh, yeah. Wildfires could be 0 for 12. But you might as well go down swinging. Schultz. That's trouble. This will be his first hit of the year, and it will be a double. Now you gotta work. Oh, he's going for 3. Oh. Nope. He's left to move to third. So, he's got 100 pitches. And Mitch the Bitch is going to warm up just in case, and they are going to also warm up Al Holland, Johnny Clean. And that's good for him. And Pat Nolan can shift. From Pittsburgh, Massachusetts, 75 games last year, 63 games as a catcher. So he was with the rotation complete. See what he does this year. Moran. Popped up. Someone get it. Someone get it. That's what Bill does. One down for 200 people. The running pick. The 2-go roll. And he had to find the ladder back off. 2 down for Tinker. Run second.
Strike 3.
Goodbye. Game over. Phillies win 5-1. Like I said, it takes one good inning, and they used it in the fourth. In the fourth, 5-1. Hamels with the complete game victory. 4 strikeouts. He gives up 9 hits, but it doesn't really matter. The runs across the board matter, and the Cubs only had 1. Philly with 2, or basically, Philly 1 by Howard and Klein going deep. But that's what matters. 2 wild pitches by Acevedo ruined 43,000 fans. Let's take a look at the afternoon games before we get to Oakland. In the National League, the Marlins win 7-6 2 in the ninth. Levon Hernandez beats Shasta. Robbie Nen picks up the save. The Diamondbacks finally win a game 6-3. Kennedy beats Sid Fernandez. Valverde picks up the save. In the American League, the afternoon games, Tampa beats their 2020 rivals 14-4. Garza beats Aguilar. They're 4-0. Texas wins 11-4. 19-17. White Sox lose again. Rogers beats Sanchez. And the Astros Legends win 4-1. 85 Royals finally lose. Reynolds beats Lee Brand, and Wagner the save. Now let's head to Oakland. The White Sox Legends, the Oakland Legends, are playing. Oakland raising their World Championship banner. Their second time in the Ootp Legends League. The White Sox have a title to their name. They won season 1, and the Yankees won season 3. All right, yep. Human control. Just make sure that we do simulate in the background. There probably won't be any major games on at the time. Anyway, the White Sox. Here's their starting lineup. Pretty much everyone's starting lineup. Eddie Collins at second. Lou Vapling, all aches and pains at short. Shoeless Joe playing center. The big Kurt Frank Thomas at first. Paulie Konerko DHing. Mags Ordonez playing right. Rock and Robin Ventura at third. Chet Lemon in left. And AJ Przinsky will be your catcher with Eddie Saccott. Part of course, the Black Sox same. You're sort of the A's have Reggie playing right field. Oh, the Yankees could have easily had him, but no, the Yankees were too wide open. So Reggie in right. Nat Lajoie playing second. Good guy from the Philly A's. The 1910s. Double X Jimmy Fox of the 1930s. He's playing third base. Big Mac, first baseman of the 80s, late 80s, early 90s for Oakland. Jason Giambi, MVP winner in the 2000s for the A's at the age. Al Simmons, old Buckefoot in center. Bob Johnson playing left, mostly with Ricky Henderson out for a while. Mickey Tejada playing short, and Terry Steinbach will be your catcher with Eddie Plank. Doing the plank and starting videos. Trying to see if the Oakland A's can pull off something and win this game. Surprisingly, losing 2 out of 3 to the 84 Tigers, a seasonal team, and a lot of people were questioning if the Oakland A's had a I personally think that cautious. There's no chance that target on the back Local stadium, we have State Farm and Trader Joe's being your sponsors. Eddie Plank, the same picture, from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. 17-8 last year with a 391 ERA. He was 17-5 in 2024. But yeah, 17 wins. Guy Eddie Collins, second baseman. Nowhere. 130 games last year, a home run, 44 RBIs. Kind of a drop off in games played, but whatever. 48 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Eddie Plank will get the call tonight. Collins runs to the right field, down for a hit. The only single. Here comes Flakes and Canes from High Point, North Carolina. 85 games last year, 2 runs, 50 RBIs. It's like, was he hurt last year? Well, he had it. Hamstring. He was out with the Achilles tendon in August, so he pretty much got the season over. Happily, ground ball. This could be a double play. Tis a double play. 6-4-3, money in the bank, catching. Here comes Schuler. 155 games last year, 9 home runs, 92 RBIs though. Not much of a home run guy, but RBIs gotta do it. Schuler. Will be out 6-3. Weird play, but whatever. Base time continuing. Eddie Sakai. He's your starter from Unknown. 13-10 last year with a 4.34 ERA, not half bad. Reggie. In right field, 130 games last year, 35 tater tots, 92 RBIs. Not really much of a leadoff guy, but with Ricky Henderson out, they had to go something. And tonight he's gone on a breaking ball. Napler Schwab, kind of broken. Napler Schwab from Woonsocket, Rhode Island. He was the hits, triples, and batting average leader last year. This year, in 2024, 2025, he did bat 303, 673 RBIs, but he didn't have as much of that stuff, even though he played the same amount of games. Bourgeois, ground ball, the second, they gotta go quickly. Yes, sir. Down. For double X. 3 bucks, known for his power in the playoffs last year. 157 games last year, 37 tater tots, 105 RBIs. A little bit less than his 48, 151, even though he played more games last year. Box, ground ball, he's played by Collins. So, 3 up, 3 down. The big hurt on next in Columbine. 157 games. His home runs and RBIs really good. 28 and 121 respectively. Thomas, now about he's played. Correct. 6-3, he's out. 1 out for Paulie Canarco. For Providence, only played 78 games last year. He played 143 in 2024. 31.95, he had 15.51. And last year he was out 6 weeks with a sprained ankle in May. That kind of was his downfall. What's that lineup? Canarco down the third base line. Fox sees it and swoops at the first. Down for Mags Ordonez. From Caracas, Venezuela, home to the World Baseball Classic champs. 105 games last year. Did be more champs, 17 home runs, 67 RBIs, but injuries also made him play more. Thanks. Goes at the left. That's a hit. And here comes Robin Ventura, third baseman. Santa Maria, 140 games last year, 18 home runs, 66 RBIs. And a blue. Oakland's got a lot of foul ground. Steinbach sees it and catches it. 1 single, but nothing else. Big Matt. Anova, 132 games last year. He got injured late in the year, but he still saw 57 tater tots to lead the AL and 660 back slugging. Yeah. Home runs and RBI, 65, 160 in 2024, and then 57, 120. That's amazing. Well, he had a lot of things. He had a sprained ankle. He was out for a month in June. So pretty much end of June to August, he was hurt. That's why he plays with. And he's gone with the knuckler. Watch out for those knuckles. Jason Giambi, the DH for West Covina. 160 games, 36 home runs, 106 RBIs. They trusted him to be the DH this year. I think he was hurt in 2024. Giambi, the second. It's a throw. Yes. 2. Wasn't happy with that part. Now it comes Simmons. Simmons up with that base hit. Good stats on him. My double tap the space bar. Simmons from Milwaukee or Buckefoot, 130 games last year, 16 over 66 RBIs. I think he was hurt. Well, he won the ALCS MVP. Now here's Bob Johnson from unknown. 68 games, 7 home runs, 22 RBIs. The only reason why he's in Oakland's starting lineup is because Ricky Henderson's out for like 3 months. Johnson goes to the right field. He was part of the Game 6 lineup, and he did contribute to Game 6 against Philly that won them the title, so no big deal. Bottom of the order from the White Sox, Chet London, the 8th hitter from Jackson, Mississippi, 128 games, 15 home runs, 46 RBIs. He gave him more of a chance last year. And goodbye, strike 2 on the fastball. He put the 91. Well, the roof would have been probably 100. AJ goes catcher. From Bridgehampton, yeah. 123 games. His home runs dipped from 16 to 8. Not good. And swing and miss. Oh, catcher's interference. That's why the ball was. So that is a strikeout. Oh, I thought that was a strikeout, but no, it's EQ, catcher's interference. Eddie Collins, top of the order. Strike 3 on the fastball. Nope, he got the strikeout anyway. What's happening? After one ball, flip it. Wire he does. So that error doesn't cost anything. Bottom of their little Picada, who actually produced, was it 2024? Yeah, he produced in the playoffs. Being the shortstop after they said Campaneris, but no, they can't. 137 games, 12 home runs, 58 RBIs. And here, in the regular season. Right to short, easy play. Here's Terry Steinbach to pivot for the catcher. New own Minnesota, 124 games, 12 home runs, 47 RBIs, so he's jumped up a bit. Steinbach holds it to right center and caught. At the foot of the Romance, but he missed her. Here's Reggie. First, flip it. Upsicott does his job. Nothing after 3. Scoreboard right now. Pittsburgh 5-2 at the top of the 8th. Twins Legends 10-1 in the 8th. 91 Twins up 6-3 in the 8th. 1957 Braves 6-6 in the 8th. 311 St. Louis Legends up 2-1 in the 7th. 01 Diamondbacks up 3-0 in the 6th. Angels Legends 2-0 in the top of the 3rd. Padres 2-0 in the 3rd. Giants just scored 2 runs to start the against Cubs. 2 games to starting. Reds 6-5. Shoeless to left. Bad dip. That's your dip. Here's Thomas. 2 runs, 5 RBIs. And a swing and a miss on a Chanchet. Canarco pops up. Steinbach says, mine, 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 mine. Eddie. His. Nuts go with Max. Ground ball. Easy play. Yes. 4-3. So the White Sox get a looping single, but nothing else. Here's Michigan. To center. Right into the glove of Shoeless. 1 down. Double X. Left. Goes to the left field. This should drop. It shall drop. Base hit. Here comes Mark McGuire. Not a good start, and one pitch is interfered. McGuire trying to get a hit. Not happening. Makes the catch. Scoop. Off off. Knuckleball. Didn't like it. Simmons. Simmons, 12-6, they say, under the glove, and they will, and start. It's an RBI single by Simmons, 1-0. He was known for that in the 1 round, like I think round 2, he had like 12 RBIs. Johnson, on the 3rd, they have to put a nice job by Ventura, stop on 3rd base, he's allowed to, because 2nd. Out of it. Good work. Ventura. Ventura, ball set to center field. This will dip. Base hit. 7:16 Eastern Time. Here's Jack. Good night. Strike 3 on a fast on that. Here's AJ. AJ. Nice catch. Here's Collins. Collins. Chopper. And his speed works. I think he was a former 8. Yeah, he was a former Philly 8. There's a second after. Well, they're out of the innings. Mike gets out of the inning. 1-0 A's. Here comes Tejada. Only hit it from a home run. Right ball to the left and nothing to it for Chat. 1 out. Here comes 90. Time back. Oh, Eagles hit the left center. Back. Holy Toledo, that's gone. Terry, my world. You gotta know what's going on. Terry, my world. 2-0. Here's Reggie. I think he hit a home run in Game 6. I remember that taught. Swing and a miss on a Necco there. Nice draw. That's up the middle. 2-0. Caught to Fox. Fox. Pops it up. He's a catch? Yes. It's a third out. But Steinbach goes deep to make it 2-0. Shoeless. The second. He's oh man. Lachua I think got a little antsy. Sure did. Thomas. Hey Kurt. Well, he gets to take a chance. Take a chance is almost always scored. 4-6-3 minus the big catching. Here's Holly. Canerco. That's trouble. That will lace up for a double for sure. Paul Canerco's got a double. Oh, but he may have hurt. And they have to take him out. Ow! Well, he's DH, so that's the good news. So now, you want to run 1 second. Now the question is, what do you do? You gotta get this. I think well, if they're doing it for speed, they're gonna go Aparicio. He's going as a speedster. Aparicio from Venezuela, 73 games last year, home run 20 RBIs. So Aparicio is going to come into the game to pinch run and DH. Who's next? All 4. Big block. Here comes Ventura. Ventura golfs it to right. Right at Reggie's. So Mike gets out of the mess. Yeah, Aparicio, who's going to be the DH. Might as well. Got Big Mac coming to the plate, 2-0. Don, strike 3 knuckler, his 4th strikeout. I don't think he threw a knuckler to Steinbach. Giambi laces at the center. This will be a base hit, and that might be bullpen? No, Simmons. That's up the dive. I think they're going to go to the bullpen soon. First and second. Yeah, I would go to the bullpen. They're going to go to the bullpen. And it will one Casaro and Scott Radinsky, a pair of lefties in the lineup. Here's Johnson. No ball. This could be their play. To the inning it is. 6-4-3, money in the bank. So nicely done. 2-0. Sakati gets out of the mess. Here's blank chat.
Strike 3.
Got him. Fastball. 11 inches from short. Well, be careful, buddy. You don't want to get yanked. AJ. AJ, ground ball to second. So the question on everyone's lips in Chicago is, will Canerco be okay? Here's Collins. Ground ball. So nice job by Sakati. They get a 1-2-3 7th. They got a ball game time. 2-0. Okay. And win on opening day. So they raise that banner. Now the question on everyone's mind is Now the question in my mind is, has Canerco had some injuries? Well, he was off hurt in 2024, but nothing for more than a week. And he was out with sprained ankle 6 weeks in May, so that's a concern for this team. And also, don't forget, tomorrow we are the Ootp. It's a single game, of course, tomorrow, and it will be the American League. We are back in the American League. It's a Battle of Legends team. It's the Bull Sox Legends without more players. Attacking at 8 o'clock. Tejada pitching. Scotty to Tejada. Tejada to right field. Someone get it, please. He does. Nope. It's my back. 15. My bad. That's a base hit. So he's gotten a pair of hits off Sakai. Is that it? 90 pitches. Yeah, they're going to take Sakai out. And Juan Pizarro is coming to the plate. Now, 8-4, 5 saves, 45 games last year from Puerto Rico. Reggie, outside to left, looks catchable. Is catchable. Right away. Here comes LeJoie. Victory, Pizarro. Nice job on that fastball. 1999. Opening up 2-0 go. Here comes Blaine. Comes Apple. And the center, and over the head of Simmons. Not a good yellow. Apple. Chulis. Going by the short. Run for third. Bailey and Hudson. Thomas going to get the RBI. Fly by the center and see if they're keeping up Simmons. Well, this will be deep enough. And Frank Thomas has the RBI too. Here comes Aparicio. Coming in play for Lee. Good job. Paul Caneco. Hudson Nuns. What? Right. Nice snag, but Reggie Jackson. So some numbskull actually tried. What? I hate that. Oh, Super Sets replay. Starts. That's some numbskull. I hate that the live play-by-play you can't. Volume was 2 in the 8. OX coming in.
Strike 3.
Got him. On a fastball 98 on the gun. Bailey's going to come out of the bullpen, and it's going to be Eckerson. Let's kick back. Matt to left field, looking for the fence. Too short. Chat makes the catch 2 down for Giambi. Giambi goes to the left, and 2 runs might be all open for that. Now the question on my lips is, how many Mike? Actually, he's ready. Alright, so he's hit. I think that's going to be the end of playing. They gotta get the win. I'm sure it's going to happen. You didn't even know so. And I think that's going to be playing. No goal for 2 runs. 65 games last year, 527 RBIs. He's kind of a... Yep. That's going to be end playing. Good job, guys. Maybe the making. Atkins coming in for the save. Hopefully, 39 saves last year, 64. So let's go try to get another save. Let's have 1. Got it. Ray Shaw. Shaw? down 44 beats last year for guys. Let's come up with the hits with beats. It's not good. Legit. You can't hit. Voice boost. It was 278 last year. Why this guy's not in this very lineup? I don't know. Ducks was it. First and second, receivers was it. Now you got to get forward. I don't like it. Collins ground ball this will end the game. And 2 runs is enough for Oakland to win the whole opener. The defending champs lead 2-1. 1 run in the 4th, 1 run in the 5th. It was enough. White Sox out-hit Oakland, but Terry Steinbach with that 2-hit day saved the day. 3 hits by Simmons, though. Great job. 2 by Steinbach. They were so close. Plank survives. X survives with the save. Sakat is the loser, but he can't really be a loser because he only gave up 2 runs. 2-1. Let's look at the 3 stars of today's game. Ben Sobrist of the Rays Legends with a single, double, and triple. Oh, he did hit for the cycle. Double, triple, home run. No, sorry. He was a single short of the cycle. That is painful. You got a double, triple, and 2 home runs, though. Robin Yount, 2 home runs for the 82 Brewers in a loss. And Zach Greinke, a 3-hitter against the Red Sox Legends. At least the Red Sox won't see him tomorrow. Brewers Legends, Rangers, we saw that. Houston, the Tigers Legends win 10-8. Samaya, 4 runs in the 8th. They beat LaRoche with his frisbee slider. Hernandez to save. The 29 A's, 5 runs in the 9th to win 9-3, finally winning the game. York beats Sid Fernandez. Is that Sid? Oh, no, that's Alex Fernandez. Blue Jays Legends lose. They lose 3-2 to the 84 Tigers, the team that gave Oakland 2 losses. Perales beats Steve with Willie Hernandez. 70 Orioles win 3-2. 13-2, sorry. Cuellar beats Kim. Red Sox Legends got bit on 3 hits. Beltran and Sweeney went deep. Greinke beats Tiant, who really must have sucked. We'll see those 2 teams tomorrow. 91 Twins up 10-3. Guthrie beats Bagby. Aguilera the save. The Twins Legends give up 6 runs in the last few innings, but still win 11-7. Boswell beats White. 2011 Rangers win 4-3, finally winning a game. Harrison beats Shocker Katayama the save. Angels Legends big shutout there over their 2-2 double gangers. Santana beats Hoot with what the save. Oakland 2-1, you saw that live. Mariners Legends with a shutout 2017 Astros still without a W. Langston beats Behringer. And finally, the Yankees only give up 1 puny little hit to the 2001 Mariners and win the game. They're still undefeated. Pettit beats Merced. Mario Merced. Rivera saved number 3. The Philly Legends are still undefeated. You saw that live. So the Marlins. Arizona, we talked about. 97 Marlins finally win a game. 8-5. McClure beats Woody Fryman with Chris Hammond the save. 55 Dodgers, bottom of the 9th winning. Marshall beats Maselli. Expos Legends, Gagne, Weeda Cat. Milwaukee finally losing a game. Gio Gonzalez beats Gallardo. Well, with Nick Johnson and Vladdy going deep. 86 Mets win 3-2. They finally win a game. 64 Cardinals still winless. Sladen beats Humphreys with Everly save. 2007 Rockies are still undefeated. 7-1. Jimenez beats Cheney. 60 Pirates. The Pirates Legends win 5-4. They're still undefeated. Stan Belinda beats Carol Hardy with Hanrahan the save. The Reds Legends are 4-0. They win 6-5. Brantley beats McCall with Arnarnes picking up the save. What a game. 18 innings for the 57 Braves to beat the 1980 Phillies 7-6. Sladen beats Saucier. Wow. 18 innings. Wow. So yeah, it was actually 6. It was 6-6 through 7 innings and no runs till the 18th. Wow. The 1980 Phillies used Bystrom, Knowles, Hensley, McGraw, Reed for 4 in the 3rd. Wow, and Saucier. That's a loser. Conley, Bull, Mossy, McMahon, Burdett. Burdett, eh? And Sladen were the pitchers. Wow. 18 innings. The Cardinals Legends win 2-1. Tudor beats Millwood with Roosevelt hit. The 2001 Diamondbacks win in the 11th, finally winning a game. Grant beats Darryl Kyle. The Padres Legends win 11-6 as Hurst beats Vance. And finally, the Giants Legends finally give the Cubs a loss 6-3. Hubble beats Russell Rubble to save. So as we look at the sub league, The Yankees and Rays legends are undefeated. Pittsburgh, Philly, Cincy, and the 2007 Rockies are undefeated. So 6 teams are still undefeated. We had 10, now we're down to 6. There's a $500,000 prize for the team that goes through the longest undefeated streak to start the year. Canerco was day to day. He will be out for about a week, he said. So that's not so bad. Greinke, Seattle. Bad news for St. Louis. Willie McGee, who's been their center fielder, is out with a torn quad. He'll be out for at least a month. He wasn't starting to bat well. And Dave Kingman will be out 2 weeks with an intercostal strain. I've known that. So yeah, Kingman, 36 home runs last year. He's on the shelf for a couple weeks. So that is all we got. Just make sure we save everything before we convert to anything. So anyway, it's fun. We had a fun double dip, and it was faster than I anticipated. Anyhow, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.